Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tom. First and before, I have a camera phone. The reason why I have a camera phone right now is I'm actually going to show you guys what my recording setup looks like. So, I am using a Panasonic Lumix GF5 camera, which is much nicer than the cell phone camera you're now looking through. This is a Blue Yeti microphone with a really fancy boom arm and shock mount. Both of those, I think, separately are more expensive than the microphone itself. The shock mount is almost certainly overkill, but having the nice boom arm really allows you to position the microphone exactly where you want it. This is the suckiest, cheapest pop filter that I could possibly find. I guess I'd go with something a little bit nicer, ideally, but that one was nice and cheap. You can see I'm using dual monitors. Over here, this is the second monitor. You can see the program Audacity is running on it. That's what I'm using to record my audio right now. And I've got a Logitech webcam up there. Desk is super messy. You can see it's got canned air, a whole bunch of crap. Couple of controllers. Over here, there's the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. And some games just strewn about. It's a lot less clean down here than it looks back over from the camera shot. I don't really clean up much. This is my old computer down here. It's just sitting there right now being used as a PlayStation stand. Underneath here, we've got a space heater in the very front, a surge protector that I trust somewhat, a thing that recharges Xbox 360 controllers, battery packs. In the very back here, see if it's even too dark. Yeah, it's way too dark. But there is an external hard drive back there just laying flat on the ground. This is the DVR for console games. It is a Hauppauge, I think 12 is the number or something, but it uses composite. I have in a back box right here the Hauppauge HD PVR 2, which can record with HDMI, and this is the Xbox 360 wireless controller adapter, and a desktop computer, which I dropped a nicer graphics card and power supply into so that it doesn't die. Over here outside, we can see my cat. Ordinarily, she is whining to get let outside, but right now she is outside, so she is whining to get let back inside. So that was I'm trying to turn this off. There we go. That was a brief tour of my recording setup. Other things that I want to talk about. I offered League of Legends lessons, and there's a little bit of a backlash about that. The reasoning, I can sort of understand. So, I mean, in my head, it's like, how is offering League of Legends lessons for money worse than not offering League of Legends lessons at all? So, if I offer you, I'll teach you League of Legends for $15, that's better than me saying, there is nothing you can do to get me to teach you League of Legends. Doesn't that, that sort of makes sense? There's no way that, me making that offer to you really decreases anything, any value for you. But I can understand where people were sort of coming from, because it's you guys are important to me. You guys are the fans that made all of this possible. So, why should I be charging you money? So on that note, anyone that's already sent me an email asking for lessons, they're going to get their lessons for free, because they were fans. They were enthusiastic about it. They messaged me fairly early. And then, so that video is one of the top results on search for League of Legends lessons. It's the first one that actually offers League of Legends lessons on YouTube. So if I end up getting spammed by a whole bunch of people one day when that becomes a popular thing to search or whatever, I don't have to offer them free lessons, because I didn't say I was offering free lessons in the video. That would have just been an eternal source of spam that would never ever go away, that I would really never catch up with. As is, the response was fairly moderate, and I can actually get to those people, give them good lessons, give them all the details that I need in order to provide them with the best lessons that I can, and they're getting them for free now too, so that's awesome. Last but not least, Dewey, about 9 hours ago, got back, well, as well as Zach, but for our purposes, because of Dead Island Riptide, Dewey is the important one. Got back from Greece about 9 hours ago, so I'm pretty sure that he probably wanted to sleep and stuff like that before that, but we will be resuming that walkthrough starting tonight. And you can see I caught a character up to where we left off on my personal channel. Tom walks through. I'll put an annotation right here because I like it when people click those. It'll link right to the part 1 of Logan, and you can see how I got to where we'll be picking it up from. And I will be continuing my perspective on my personal channel as well. Maybe we'll try and do something to like sync up the videos so that you could like watch both of them and maybe mute one of them. I'm not sure because the different part lengths might be difficult to coordinate. But maybe I'll just post mine in one big chunk on my personal channel, and that way it won't be too much of a hassle to sync it up. You'll just have to pause it occasionally or something like that. Still not sure 100% how I can do that and have it be easy between parts, but oh well. Metro Last Light is coming out as well, and here Dewey is going to play that. I think he was talking about doing it solo even, so let's see how that boss do in his solo run, or if one of us ends up joining him, all the better. And last but not least, DMC, Devil May Cry. I will keep on pushing on that with Raymond. So yeah, this was just sort of a little bit of an update. I'm sure all of you guys are subscribing. I can't imagine why you would have watched all of this video if you weren't already subscribing to us and interested in the updates about what's going on with the channel. Leave a like if you liked it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday.